Welcome, one and all, to Reading Renegades. And I'm here with this person who's floating.
I do enjoy a good floating episode, that's fair.
We're getting back into business. We're getting into that provincial life after taking a big odyssey back to Avonlea.
Indeed.
Well, yeah, welcome my lovely
nice
co-host,
to be back
Celine
in Prince
Howman.
Edward Island.
Yes, yes.
So,
Yeah. I was considering, but I don't know where to really find stock assets like stock graphics anymore. I might just make something on my own. But like, I want to like spruce up like the provincial, like naturey vibes. Like I was thinking like we could add like a flower frame in here or something, like to frame
Oh
us.
yeah, go full cottagecore with it.
Yeah, something
Get, like,
cottage core.
Some nice
Yeah.
wood and white panels. And...
Yeah.
Hello, Aries. Welcome in. Good to see you, dearie. What's up? The opposite of down. And this is true regardless of your relative gravitational field.
Thanks for coming in, Aries, and following. We got some good stories for you tonight.
Good to have you with us.
But, yeah, it's actually been a while, so Celine and I are gonna catch up a little bit. How's things, Celine?
Oh, things are going pretty well for me. Made it back into the States without any issues, so that's always a nice thing to be able to report. I suppose the alternative is a bit self-evident, but regardless. No, but it was also nice to be back and spending time with Tree and getting to see Spee in person for the first time. So I had a really nice vacation recently. What if there is no gravity? Then up and down are whatever you make of them. But yeah, it was just got to go out, do some nature, do some not nature. Lots and lots of Pokemon Unite, so that game now has its hooks back into me.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, I do enjoy getting to play as Dragonite and just step on things for ages upon ages.
Dragonite is such a cutie.
You know, I can kind of see it.
Yeah.
I usually think of it as like the most adorable death from above you will ever experience. But
Yes.
you know.
Yeah.
Hello, Keenergy. Welcome in.
Hi, Key.
What is a blissful greeting?
So I have a few sounds on my chat, and that is one. I put like some sounds from like Majora's Mask in like Legend of Zelda series, and so this is a sound that goes la 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 la. So that's the blissful greeting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, almost figured it would have had to have been one of the fairies from the fairy fountains in those games, but
Just screaming at you, laughing as I enter into the chat. I think that would be pretty good. Maybe I gotta do like a chaotic greeting, or need to call it something.
oh, maybe.
What do you even call that? What do you even call that sort of reception you get when you enter the fairy fountain and she just like laughs at you screamily? Yeah.
I mean, there's the Ojo-sama laugh, there's a euphoric greeting,
Oh, euphoric greeting would be good. Yeah. I like that.
So, yeah, no, we could totally go with it. Blurp sound emote meme.
Yep.
What has just been portrayed with that? I gotta know since I can't
This was
hear.
another another soundbite from a video game, Wave Race 64, of the announcer going Banzai.
I see.
Yeah, I'm really happy when people get to use the sounds.
Nice.
Yeah.
I approve.
Bon voyage, monsieur.
Oh my god. I'm gonna have to explain even more now, huh?
Bon voyage, paix?
There is a scene in the Batman 1966 movie. I think. Wait, was it that? I don't know. He was fighting Catwoman, and he says "Bon voyage, pussy." That's it. That's it.
Okay, so this is a Catwoman thing.
Yes,
Got it.
this is Catwoman. I feel like it's probably most appropriate when I'm gaming and like I finally defeated a hard enemy, but
Or a cat.
or a cat. Yeah, a cat enemy. Who knows? Hi,
There we
I'm
go, a
Edmund.
hard cat enemy. Aries just over here getting the full value out of all of these points.
Yeah, I can send you my sound repository later on in a link.
Perhaps.
yeah.
Not typically one to do the sound redeems, although because most often when I'm doing stuff it's reading a book, so doing a sound redeem in the middle of that is a good way to start a riot, as Neon put it once upon a time. You're done now, that's all your points, and you're gonna stop spamming? Well, that's alright, Aries. I hope you got good value out of your point usage there.
I appreciate the spam, though. I appreciate getting a good chuckle while I read. So. But,
Oh yeah, no, good chuckles are fun. But yeah, it's I've been tempted to put something in like a pots banging or a Wilhelm scream, but I think it would just interrupt the flow a little bit too hard.
Yeah.
Relative to what people are expecting. Necromancer, welcome in! Oh neat, you have Friday off so you can be on your PC for once, and I don't need you to moderate, so heck, but it's good to have you with us all the same. Glad to have you here. Well, what are you up to, Necromancer?
Thank you all for
I mean,
stopping
other
by.
than, joining in for story time, but...
Yeah. All right, so you're back home now. I'm glad you had a great vacation.
Well, back in the States anyway, yeah.
Oh, okay, got you. Okay.
So, anyway, yeah, no, it's good times, and
Yeah.
I'm feeling very well rested. Just got done with a D&D game. Ooh, well, hope you enjoy switching over from D&D to some Anne of Avonlea.
I'm reading
How
a
have you
D&D
been,
novel
Sateel?
right now.
Ooh, which novel?
I'm starting with the first of the Dragonlance Chronicles. So, Dragons of Autumn Twilight. Me and my pal, Honey the Bee, aka Amanda, are gonna be going through it. Because I just finished my lifelong journey with Lord of the Rings. I just finished Return of the King not too long ago. I'm very, very proud of myself for doing that.
Congratulations. A
Thank
big
you.
round of applause here. There's a D&D novel. Dang, there are many
Several.
D&D novels. The
Yeah.
Dragonlance and Forgotten Realms settings are the best known of them. I know R.A. Salvatore's work is what I'm mostly familiar with. I
Okay.
got into that when I was in middle school, and when you're in middle school, the Drizzt Do'Urden seems like such a inspiring figure with deep thoughts and this very heavy world building. You thought those were just fantasy books? So because they rely very heavily on specifically D&D content in the back end, it's a little bit different than like what you see with a lot of the more modern D20 inspired stuff, but they are still very much bought and paid for by the owners of Dungeons and Dragons, which I believe when they started out wasn't even Wizards of the Coast yet. Like it
No,
was
that was
just part
TSR.
of-
Yeah.
yeah, TSR. And so later Wizards of the Coast would buy them up, and then Hasbro would buy up Wizards of the Coast. But they are very much licensed, bought, and paid for by the owners of Dungeons and Dragons,
Yeah.
and make heavy use of the campaign settings. Necromancer almost died. I hope you mean in game. Either way, it sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
I've always wanted to know more about Drizzt because I've played Baldur's Gate 1 and you encounter him sometimes. And I just know he's part of that Forgotten Realms lore. And yeah, as far as I understand, also that goes along with like stuff like in Japan, like the Record of Lodoss War and stuff like that. It's all kind of based on, it comes from actual campaigns and actual like development of campaigns and modules for D&D. So like it's all interrelated, and like it's based on like Record of Lodoss War was like basically published first as a game replay book, like that had a record of everything that happened and kind of got novelized, and then they kind of made it into a fancier novel series as it went on, and then an anime. So there's a huge legacy of all this stuff.
Very fun. And Necromancer is saying, you can kill him in Baldur's Gate 1. Say, wait, didn't I kill you in Baldur's Gate 2? And he'll reply, wait, you did! I barely survived! Get over here!
I'm actually making my way through Baldur's Gate 2 right now.
Ooh.
Yes.
But yeah, Driz is very... I had high regard for him back when I was a kid. And I have not gone back through and read the books, but my own son is getting to the age where he would probably start enjoying it.
Cool.
So I just need to go back and make sure that it wasn't something that my parents really should have questioned me reading at, 12, 13 years old. But yeah, that's cool that you're getting into the Dragonlance books.
Yes.
So
It's very fun. It's honestly a little old Sword and Sorcery is really refreshing to me right now, and I really am in need of that high fantasy vibe. So
for sure.
Yeah.
And so you said you finished with the Lord of the Rings. Does that mean that you also went through the Silmarillion, or has that?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
Well, since I quit my job, I also had to return those annotated Hobbit and History of the Hobbit books. I never really got into them. So I'd love to go back and like maybe purchase them or find them in another library. Because that was with the university I was working with. But that fascinates me. Silmarillion potentially fascinates me. I know there's also like a Book of Lost Tales. Like, I know it's like all told and scattered because a lot of it's posthumous, and
Sure.
yeah, I'm really fascinated by how these legends and things are told, and I'm just really still, after all these years, like, it is a property that has persisted, and that like it has such a unique air of its own through Tolkien's words. It really is so transportive. Maybe it's just because I don't have a lot of experience with like proper high fantasy novel reading, but just knowing like his background, where he comes from, like philology and like the study of languages and stuff like that, and his love of like Old Norse mythology and all this stuff, it really, really shines through in a unique way, and it's such a full-bodied secondary world. There's like no other way to put it.
Sure.
And it
Well, and it was
really
something
is a book that makes you take your time with it, and that's the kind of pace I love. I know some people love a faster pace. I drink it all in. Yeah.
Well, if you start talking to me in Sindarin or something, I'm sure that'll be something we can.
Not quite there yet.
All right.
Oh my god, Necromancer's speaking my language. See, I've been wanting to get back into wizardry, because I a long time ago I did pen and paper maps on stream with like wizardry and Megami Tensei and stuff like that. So, dang.
I'm not familiar with wizardry. What is?
It's an old dungeon crawling PC game series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's first-person perspective dungeon crawling.
Well, I do enjoy some good dungeon crawling.
And good old wireframe dungeons and 8-bit monsters and things and such. Yeah. And it's brutal.
I'll definitely have to take a look
brutal.
at it. Well, now you're speaking my language.
Yeah. But I love it. I love it a lot.
Awesome.
But yeah,
Well-
what else has been going on? Slowly but surely making my way through an AV technician certification program. So I think that might be a route I might go. Meanwhile, I'm kind of just casually searching for part-time jobs. April was not a kind month to me mentally. Let's just put it at that. But
that's a
I'm back
shame.
on track, I think, and I'm starting to reach out more. Obviously, I mean this wouldn't have happened, but
True,
I was
you
in
did just kind of drop into my DMs last
Yeah.
night, like, "Hey, Anne of Avonlea, when? Apparently, right now."
Yeah. No, it
glad
was.
to have
It's
you
just
back on
I
those.
felt like I was in a spot where I couldn't reach out, and I've got myself back a little bit. So I'm gonna take it for all it's worth, you know. So that's really where I'm at.
Heck yeah.